The Minister challenges deputies to stand up for the taxpayer. Well, it's a pity that this government and the previous government didn't stand up for the taxpayer when you allowed yourself to be dragooned by Europe to taking in hand €60 billion onto the backs of the taxpayers of bad gambling debts from the financial markets that weren't theirs. Why didn't you stand up for the taxpayers then? Why is it always complex when it comes to the rights of the small person? Why cannot you write down the loans for these people as a model of what should be done with distressed mortgages generally? People left with these unsustainable blackmail mortgages from the property bubble. That's the obvious thing. Write them down to today's values and write down the monthly repayments, and that way we will sort the problem and free up hundreds of millions for the real economy. And lastly, Minister, we on the Finance Committee are discussing the Irish nationwide former mortgages sales next week. Will you release to us the PricewaterhouseCoopers report, a secret report, which was commissioned and given to you in relation to this process, and where we believe different options were outlined as to what could be done with these 13,000 mortgages? We need to have sight of that. Will you release it to us?
Come on with the final reply, Mr.
The liquidator's job under law is to recover as much value as he can for the creditors. In this case, 70% of the creditors by value are the Irish taxpayers. And the 60 billion or so that were invested across the banks, what we're trying to do is recover some of the value of that for the Irish taxpayer. And this is one of the key parts of it. So that's the opening position. The liquidator is independent under law, and he operates as liquidators operate. And he requisitioned Pricewaterhouse to provide him with a report. It's his report. It's not my report. And I understand the liquidator is going before your committee, and you can ask him about whether he would be prepared to release the report in full or part of it. He has already said that there's market-sensitive information in it. But ask him to redact that and give you the rest of it. I don't mind.